Hello everyone, this is Par 73, bringing you this Myth 2 battle between Mac Gaming Guild and Alliance. This is a film from Myth World Cup 1999. These teams facing off in the semifinals of the top bracket. Mac Gamers Guild losing the first game, able to net 9 points. Alliance, on the other hand, they were able to take 14 points on that first map. Once again, teams are facing off on If I Had a Trow body count. And last game we saw a very passive, slowly paced game. We'll just have to see how this one goes, what adjustments the teams make. Going through the teams. Alliance, we have Synapse, Red Dog, Lord Ficos, Feng Sayuk, Opus Mortar, and Head Mason. And it looks like a little variation in their strategy has them bring a white to the table. Maybe we'll be able to see that in play. Meanwhile, Mac Gamers Guild, led by Elvain, he's accompanied by Fresh, Homer, Warchild, Darby, Crash, Egg, and Ryrock. Ryrock replacing Sirius on the MGG roster. We'll have to see how this 7-on-7 goes. Being down by 5 points isn't a large differential, but it's definitely making MGG feel the pressure of, oh, now we gotta make up for that. So we'll have to see how they respond. And so far the teams are being pretty positive to each other, which is nice to see. Gonna kick off here. We can expect both of the teams to be pushing their forces towards mid again. We'll just have to find out if they're gonna change it up, choose to flank or not. Of course, this puts your mid at a disadvantage, depending on how much you choose to flank with, and at the same time you don't want your flank too weak, as it's easy for Trow and Mercuridia to overwhelm the flank in response. Synapse taking all 5 Trow for his team. Elvain, he has 3 of MGG's Trow. Looks like Darby has 2 Trow, each one going a different way, one heading north, one heading south, looking to flank and harass MGG's Alliance's mid if they allow it. We got 4 Warlocks for MGG, 7 for Alliance. We'll have to see how this plays out, as Warlocks lost here for MGG is definitely going to hurt them a bit more, albeit no team wants to take damage here. And Mortar's Warlock able to do quite a bit of damage to MGG's Warlock, giving Alliance a small but noticeable lead. Last game, they were able to come back in the final seconds of the game. MGG not able to pull back fast enough and keep their units safe. Despite having a lead. And Synapse is moving in. He's noticed up in the north that MGG is flanking, and MGG is going to pay for it with less defensive forces in play here. Their own soul is going to take out that Warlock, but it was pretty low on health as it was. They're able to lower the health on Synapse Trow. And it seems like Darby Crash going in for some kills himself. His flank finally reaching Alliance's mid. Or actually, it looks like Fresh is in control of that Trow. Darby's Crash's Trow is in the south, and Homer taking out 2 Solus. Looking to take out more. Synapse is looking to pressure Darby Crash's Trow. They're trying to trap it in, but it's a little bit faster than those Mercuridia. Synapse now focusing on Alliance's mid. Do not have any Mercuridia in the area to help defend. Only Solus. And they're already doing damage to their own team's Trow. Synapse moving his targeted Trow around, simply kiting Elvain's Trow. Synapse is going to bring his Trow back. Able to do a little bit more damage to Elvain. Now Darby Crash's Trow, surrounded by souls, able to take out a Warlock there. But Synapse going in for all these kills. Able to get quite a bit of damage for his team. And the teams are just trading hits on each other. Rock doing a little bit too much damage to his own team's Trow. And Synapse just finishing up these units down in the south. This is not looking good for MGG, as the remainder of their
5 minutes
are
remaining.
Primarily north. We only have 2 solos left mid. It's 1 Warlock against 3 here. Homer's Warlock completely drained of mana. This north is now pushable. And MGG needs to deal some damage here. Damage lead back, but Alliance, they have too many assets available to defend their units. It's going to be a little too difficult for MGG to come back in this. They might want to save their own team's percentage. We should keep their score a little bit stronger. Now it's 1 point per 10% you shave off your opponent, and 1 point per every 10% remaining. So MGG looking to keep their percentage at 31% to try to maximize the amount of points they get here and keep the point differential small, so that Alliance doesn't get too much of a lead after the first 2 games. We got a couple Mercuridia going crazy there. Homer not able to get them out of the way of the opposing Solus. Continuing to take damage, and Rock looking to try to get some damage themselves. But his 2 Solus are going to run into trouble from the opposing 2 Trow, and Warlock here defending that Trow. Losing that Trow might even put Alliance under 60%, so it's worthwhile to them to continue defending it. And Red Dog in a little bit of trouble, but only losing one Solus there. Now looking to deal the damage back. We got about 220 left remaining here, 67% to 33. Alliance in the lead. They're definitely going to be earning that 5 points for the damage victories here. And if the game ended at the moment, they would have 6 points and 67 remaining. And 6 points for dealing damage. We'll put them at 17 points. Meanwhile, for MGG, they have 33% remaining, and they've shaved away about 30% of their opponent's forces, which should give them 6 points in this format. Now Alliance is a little bit closer to earning another point for their team here, as they only need to knock off 3% more of their opponent's forces to earn a 70% BC. And we got
1 minute remaining.
To see if they can do it. Last game we saw Alliance with about a minute left end up having a push. And that push resulted in their victory. MGG just not able to retreat fast enough. And it looks like MGG might want to try and go in for some of these warlocks here, but their time is running
30
out.
seconds remaining.
Red Dog Solus are pushing in here. They're now going to be pressured by the Mercuria. So these Mercuria cut off by the hill and now taking shots from the Warlock. Some souls for MGG are going to go down, as well as a Merc.
Game
Alliance has
over.
just accomplished that feat again with just a couple seconds remaining. Let's go through the statistics really quickly here. Alliance 29 kills, 13 losses, 536 damage. Synapse 23 kills, 2 losses, 313 damage. Red Dog 3, 4, and 50 damage. Mortar 2 kills, 2 losses, and 67 damage. Feng Sayuk 1 kill, 45 damage, 2 losses. Opus no kills, no losses, but netting 49 damage for his team. Head Mason 0 kills, 1 loss, 6 damage. Lord Ficus 0 kills, 2 losses, and 3 damage. Synapse definitely the MVP of this game. Similar to Opus leading his team in kills last game, Synapse coming through with the kills and the damage here. 313 damage, almost out damaging MGG's 352 total damage. And for MGG, they had 12 kills, 31 losses, 352 damage. Elvain going 2 kills, 6 losses, 111 damage. Fresh 4 kills, 1 loss, 59 damage. Darby Crash 3 kills, 1 loss, 60 damage. Homer 2 kills, 3 losses, and 12 damage. Ryrock 1 kill, 7 losses, and 50 damage. Warchild 0 for 8 with 49 damage, and Egg 0 for 5 with 7 damage. And the first 2 games of this series on BC Trow, both taken by Alliance. They've created quite a deficit here. We're gonna have to see if MGG can dig themselves out of it. This game scoring 18-6. Lions netting 12 points on their lead here. behind with the 14-9 last game. That puts them at 32 points, while MGG only 15 points. That's a 17-point lead over their opponents. So we're going to have to see if MGG can bounce back in this match. There's still 3 games left. We'll just have to stay tuned to find out how it goes. I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you look forward to some future casts. Have a good one.